Okay, and I'm back. This is Rodney, and I'm back. Rodney, you need to put that on a shirt. And I'm back. And I'm back. Yes, put that. Anyway, shout out to Rodney, and shout out to everybody. We back with a video. Marriage boot camp. Go watch the last video. I don't know. We ended up talking about the Grapevines video, and the woman who pulled the gun out on the woman, and then the black woman, and then what else did we talk about? And Jada. That was just real quick though. But anyways, go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, let the diva know you stopped by. Oh, they fighting them crows. Baby. You see him? Y'all see, well, he flew. Baby, they was fighting in the air. That's so amazing to me when they be fighting in the air. That is so amazing to me. Just everything, like all of like living things, trees included. It's just so amazing. Don't y'all just ever, if you haven't, go out today, and if you have time today, just go out and just be still and just take in like the world. And just take it in. Listen to the birds. Listen to the cars. Listen to the water, the sprinklers. Listen to the wind. Just be still and allow everything to go on around you. It's amazing, y'all. Like for real. Like birds, everything. The other day I was watching a bunch of ants just working. Like it's amazing. Everything. You know what? It reminded me. Remember when that boy, that light-skinned boy that was in the car and running for the cops, and he ran from the cops, and the cops tased him, and then they shot him? Remember that? And he laid there and his phone was on the whole time until they realized they were talking about him and saying things. Well, homie, you just gonna be a closed casket and all this other stuff. If you go watch that video, and just before they, of course, before they picked up the phone, and just listen to and it was amazing to me that this man full of life running from the cops gets shot. His life is over. He transitions, and then but everything around him, the birds were singing. It was amazing. I just looked at it from that perspective. I know y'all be like, Erica, you are crazy, but I just really listened. I was like, he's laying there and he has transitioned, and life continues. It's crazy when you think about it. The birds were chirping, and it was a song. You could listen to the birds. It was like singing. They were like singing a song. I was like, okay, because when I was watching the video to hear what the cops were saying, I thought it was the birds outside my window. It was so clear. You can hear the cars, and that's what I'm saying. Just life really is just. It's going to keep going. It's going to keep going. And it's going to keep going until we go through an ice age, or the world heats up and just everybody, combust and ignites. But it's going to happen one day. It might not be in our lifetime, but the world is going to continue to do its thing with or without us. And that's real. That's so real. With or without, that's why I understand that humans have, accelerated the harm that is being done to the planet. But we want to make sure we have I don't want to make it seem like I'm saying like it doesn't matter whether you recycle your cans or not. The world is going to it's going to heat up. It's going to cool down. It's going to heat up. And what humans are doing is accelerating that process, right? That's the polar caps are melting, and then it's because of us and how we live and how greedy we are and how much we feel like we have to consume, and it's really killing the planet. But the planet is going to do what it does and continue to do what it does when we are long gone. Honey, this is I'm talking about marriage boot camp, girl. Ain't you supposed to be talking about marriage boot camp? Here you are talking about the earth and the world and shit, girl. Can we get to the bullshit? Okay. All right, let's talk about it. Marriage boot camp. Hip hop edition. All right. I had to stop myself because we could go on. Okay, Marriage Boot Camp Hip Hop Edition. First episode. Okay, they come out. Honey, overall, it's going to be a mess. It is really going to be a mess. I'm going to try my hardest to keep up with it. I got to come back tomorrow so we can talk about New York, because New York came on last night. Y'all, everybody, thanks to everybody in the comments. Thanks to y'all who posted links to the other websites where I can watch these episodes and stuff like that. Shout out to RLM3. His birthday is coming up. He left a comment and just wanted to shout you out and wish you a happy early birthday, Cancer. And shout out to all the Cancers. And my baby is a Cancer. I got a Cancer, little moon child myself. So shout out to y'all. Hazel and Devon, is that his name? I didn't even like it in her interview when he was like, I'm a supermodel. She was like, supermodel? I was like, girl, you are a hater. Even my son was like, why would she say that? He was not even watching. And he was like, why did she say it like that? Because she's rude. Because she's a rude girl. I don't know. And why does everybody think that somebody's in a relationship with them for clout? If you're going to be in a relationship for somebody, you should be getting something out of it. You shouldn't just be with a nigga just because. Who does that? It should be for some kind of clout, for some type of elevation. I'm sorry. If you enter in relationships with people in this day and age just because, girl, choose another way. You should be, and you should be getting something out of your relationships. You should not just be taking. Okay, let's just make that shit clear. You should not just be taking. It should be mutually beneficial. Okay, clout. Cause Hazel Lee said that, and Vado said that. I kind of like Vado, but I like his sense of humor. I should say that. Okay, let's leave it like that, because he was really getting on my nerves. And Tahiry, girl, let me tell you something. That emotional labor, and I got that from Vado, and I got it from Ricardo. Okay, Kurupt Young Gotti. He came through drunk as hell. Let me tell you something about Kurupt. Kurupt, and this is just. Let me tell you something about Kurupt. Kurupt been drunk, okay? He been drunk. He's not gonna stop drinking. I'm sorry, I agree with him. You knew what the fuck this was when you got into this relationship. You knew who you was dealing with. That's another thing. Like, y'all be getting in relationships with people expecting them to change. You think that you are going to get in a relationship with somebody and your presence is going to switch that person all the way around. Hopefully you're a good influence and you can make them move to a better, but you're not there to help somebody change their life. Kurupt he's not gonna stop drinking until he wants to. Kurupt has been drunk, okay? I remember Kurupt, baby. Kurupt doesn't drive. He takes a chauffeur. He has a driver. That's how much he drinks. And it's been like that for years. And you only been with this man for 3 years, and you really think you gonna change this old ass 46-year-old man? Girl, pick another struggle. Pick another struggle, girl. I wanted to tell Toni, go, girl, run. Why do you think you gonna come in here and change Kurupt? Like, you're not gonna change him. He is who he's a drunk old man. He's a drunk old man, and he's always drunk. Anybody who's from Los Angeles fucking knows Kurupt don't drive. Kurupt has a driver because he's drunk all the time. And that's the one thing I say, honey, drink your damn liver until it shrivels up. Drink, honey, as long as you ain't driving. That's the only thing that I would give to Kurupt. Like, that's a drunk fool, but at least he ain't drunk drinking and driving. At least you have enough sense to know I'm gonna sit my ass in the back of this car and drink my existence away. I'm not hurting anybody else but myself. And girl, if you think that you're gonna get in a relationship with a drunk, an alcoholic, and change him, that you're gonna be the queen and the goddess to come through and change him, no ma'am, that's not gonna happen. You can hang that up. Hang it up, flat screen. Hang it up, girl. Willie and Shanda, they've been together for 15 years and he's been cheating, girl. He's not gonna stop. You've been together 15 years. She said, you've been cheating since we've been married. He's not going to stop, but you stay. I don't know why you staying, but just like Judge Toler said, girl, you are showing your children this behavior and they are going to think it's normal. I want to read you a comment that somebody said about T.I. baby. When she broke, I don't know who it was, they broke that shit down. I'm going to read it in a little while. Willie, they've been together, and Shanda got beef with Hazel, bitch, when Toni said in Kurupt in their interview, and she was like, you think I give a fuck about a homeless bitch? You clearly you do, because why are you mad, girl? Because if you didn't give a fuck about the homeless girl, he gives a fuck about her enough to get you mad, so you give a fuck. But when she said, do you think I give a fuck about a homeless bitch? That shit, I was so tickled by that. Anyways, you do. But they've been together 15 years. He's not going to change. He's been cheating on you over and over again. And that's the thing when I said to somebody in the comments the other day, a lot of women, generally women don't leave when men cheat. They really don't. I think I was talking about Beyonce. Generally women don't leave because society has told us that men cheat because they're men. So we accept that as a part of who they are. Meanwhile, they're harming you. And you trying to work it out and figure it out, girl. He's not going to change. And those men are unsuitable for partnership. They can exist. Let them fuck everybody. But they are unsuitable for partnership. Unless you okay with it, and you clearly are not okay with it, those men are unsuitable. Let them do what they do. Let them go and suck the life out of every woman, right? You can't do nothing. You can't warn them. You be wanting to warn them. I'm telling you, that one time, you be wanting to warn them. That one time, I think the first time I met my son's father's wife, I guess she's his wife now, and at the time she was his girlfriend. I met her the one time. I wanted to look over the hood of my car and say, girl, don't do it. I wanted to so bad, but I was like, everybody deserves a little bit of happiness. For as long as it can last, as long as you can get that happiness, everybody deserves to have that experience. Don't do that. And I want to say, I really wanted to, but at least you got the ring, girl. Oh shit. Phaedra and Medina. Medina looked like Billy Ocean, and Billy Ocean was fine to me when I was little. Baby, when I tell you Billy, my grandmother used to play Billy Ocean, Caribbean Queen. My grandmother used to be playing that. Baby, I love that. And I used to think Billy Ocean was fine as hell. Medina is fine to me, baby. His ass looked like, just like Hazel E said, baby, if you don't get on that horse and ride that shit, his ass is cute to me. I was like, yes, Medina, with your Billy Ocean looking self. Baby, it reminds me of my grandmother, so I still listen to Billy Ocean, Caribbean Queen. I think he's Haitian. I think Billy Ocean was Haitian. Is he still alive? But Medina looked like Billy Ocean to me. And here come Phaedra. Phaedra, you gonna take your tagline from 5 years ago on Atlanta and bring it to Marriage Boot Camp? Girl, you are so unoriginal. That's why you steal people's shit, because you unoriginal. That's why you steal people's identities, because you unoriginal. Their issue is intimacy. They say they haven't had sex with each other. Now, I said on the other video that I don't believe it, because Phaedra's a big old liar, and I'm glad that bedroom, it could have been a room for either a Virgo. I said, this is a Virgo's room, a Virgo who thinks they perfect. And honey, let me show you all your little cracks, Virgo. Let me show you all your little cracks. But it's a Scorpio's room too. And Phaedra's a fake phony. And so we're going to expose these little cracks. I said, oh, they did that. It's not perfection, it's imperfection. I was like, yes, I'm glad their rooms were honey. Tahiry liked her room. I like Tahiry. I didn't like how she came at Sin, but I like Tahiry. I feel like Tahiry is really there to really get the tools that she needs to be better. I felt like she's really like participating in this process. You know, I feel like she's really in there. Hazel was like, oh, another A-lister, bitch. Where's the other one? Where's the first one? Where's the first A-lister, Hazel? And Hazel Lee, is it me? Y'all, is it me? Is it me? Shout out to Funky Doniva. Is it me, or does Hazel Lee, her phenotype has changed? And because at first I felt like she was changing her look so that she could look more ambiguous. Girl, you black. You super black. And that's what she was like, I'm a black bitch. I'm talking about, yeah, but you colorist. You could be black and still believe that white standards of beauty are more acceptable and more desirable. You can. Y'all, did y'all hear that Mariah wants to sue Bravo because she didn't get a contract? Girl, take that created by title that you have and go somewhere else. You cannot sue somebody that has no legal obligation to you. You out of contract. We're not renewing your contract. You can't sue somebody for not renewing your contract, especially when you don't add to the show. You don't add nothing to the show. Y'all, I know y'all love Mariah, but what does she add to the show? She wants to sue. Why? Sue what? What you think you gonna get out of Bravo, girl? Take your creativity and create another show and take it to another channel. Take your business elsewhere. You don't want my business? You don't feel like our relationship is mutually beneficial? Take your ass somewhere else. Stop trying to fix a bad relationship. That's like with Nene. Why you got all these horrible things to say about Bravo, but you still sitting in Bravo's offices. Take your business elsewhere, and that could be applied to all aspects of life. If what you getting out of something is not giving you back what you want, go take it elsewhere. Go find somewhere, go plant your seeds where they'll be nurtured and they can grow, and you can have Mariah, go somewhere else with that, okay? Tahiry and Vado, she's from the block. She wanted to give her friend a chance, and she feels like they're in a situationship. When you love someone, it's hard to open up. That's what he said. A lot of men believe that. A lot of men have that odd correlation. Like, you don't open up to people that you love. Yes, it sounds ridiculous because it is. There's with your logical male logic, that don't make no damn sense, child, at all. Willie, y'all got 3 kids. Y'all are, and then you just had a baby. You bringing these people into this toxic situation, girl. Get your tubes tied. Do something. Get on birth control. Get the thing that you put. I don't like to promote that, because I mean, I know people use it for other things, but I don't. That's not personally a personal decision of mine to put chemicals in your body like that. I've learned too many like that, or foreign objects like IUDs and stuff like that in your body. It's a foreign object in your body. It doesn't belong in there. But you know, technology and medical advancements and all that other stuff, fine. But you brought another kid into this situation. You should be on some kind of birth control. Trust me, I know. Trust me, you should be on birth control. You should not be bringing more kids into an already. If you said that the man hasn't been loyal to you since the beginning, and you still bringing children into this shit, something's wrong with you, sis, and you need to go to a therapist, and hopefully you'll get the tools that you need so you can go out of here and live your best life. Shanda and Hazel get into it because of the colorism comments, and I'm glad she checked Hazel, because Hazel has been known to say shit that's colorist. I'm checking your ass about it. Vado, when he saw Phaedra, he was like, I don't trust her, honey. You gotta, baby, when your intuition is like, don't trust that person. Listen, because sometimes your intuition be like, and sometimes it be like, if you don't listen to me, bitch. And we be like walking into shit, and your intuition be pulling you back. You be like fighting it, girl. The Vado said about Phaedra, she's a troublemaker. I could see her ass from a mile away, baby. We all see her ass from a mile away. Dr. Ish came out. They did their little debate. I didn't like Dr. Ish's blazer. I know this is not I should not be critiquing his outfit, but he looked like he was lifted up, like, oh, he looked like he was swole. I like the way he dresses though, but I didn't like that vest that he had. That doesn't have anything to do with anything, Erica. It really doesn't. Vado came out. It was so funny because he was like, hey, when they had the podiums out, when they came into the little debate arena, he said, I feel like Obama. I said, that's what I'm saying, like his sense of humor, but he ain't shit. He said Vado doesn't like the fact he feels like Tahiry isn't giving him what he's seen her or witnessed her give to men who don't treat her well, and he feels like he's different. But at the same time, he calls her a thirst bucket because she falls in love with, she gives herself to every man, and she shouldn't. Oh, I forgot my earrings again. She gives her, that's how he views it. And it's so weird that how men see that. I had a friend like that too, who was like, I see how you are with you. I could see, you can tell how you are with certain people, whether you like them or not. You can tell that somebody likes them, and she's not giving that same energy to him, so he feels like he wants that energy. But because he's not getting that energy, he has to demean her and call her a thirst bucket. Crazy. Communication. She doesn't feel safe around him. A lot of women don't feel safe with their partners, and that's awful. Lynn Toler checked Devon, what's his name, Devon, because he was talking over her, and she was like, you can't be listening if you talking when I'm talking. Honey, I say that to my kids all the time. You cannot be listening while I'm talking. You can't. There's no way, because we talking at the same time, and you trying to respond while I'm still talking. Wait till I get to the period, and then you can start talking, okay? Just wait. Just wait. Wait. You can get what you want to say out, because I think what happens is your person's not finished with their statement, but you want to correct them in the middle of something because they said something you don't agree with, and you want to correct them in the middle. That's where we interrupt people, because they're like, let me interrupt you right there, because I don't want you to even believe that. But then you don't let the person get out the rest of their statement, and here comes an argument. All right, honey, I've learned that too, because I used to do the same shit, talk over people. You understand what I'm saying? It's you gotta learn just to be quiet sometimes, and just be like, all right, say what you gotta say. Okay, thank you. Can I talk now? Okay. Medina, that Phaedra pulls up, has walls and secrets. Baby, when I tell you this, everything was a read, and Phaedra's still fake and phony, trying to, I'm gonna sit up and you sitting up in the bed with your clothes on. Girl, you don't do that. You know, you done came out of the wilderness with your clothes on and went and got in the bed. Girl, we don't do that. Where are you from? Are you from the South? Cause that girl, y'all put in the comments how many of y'all can walk out from the street and go and put your ass with your clothes on in the bed, in a brand new bed. You didn't walk in the room, and because see, let me tell you something about Phaedra. She want to act like it's okay. Oh, I want to see. She don't want to see the cracks. She don't want to see the cracks. So you're going to sit your dirty ass in this bed to make it so you can commit to not seeing the cracks, girl. And then Medina was like, I don't see no masculinity in here. It's all a bunch of cracked up femininity. He didn't say cracked up. I added that. You know, I be adding stuff. But he said he's trying to get to the promised land, and that's the P word, the promised land he trying to get, but they haven't had sex yet. Do I believe him? I think I kind of believe him. I don't know why Phaedra ain't giving him no ass. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll see what it's about. Shanda was talking about, what's his name, cheating. They both cheated. They both cheated on each other. It's hot right here, y'all. I need to move. I'm uncomfortable. Y'all can't see it, but the sun is like right on my arm. Let me go sit under a tree. And this woman is sitting here staring in my face like she can hear every word I'm saying. You interpreting, bitch? Shit. So they both cheated. But she cheated, baby. Let me tell you something. When a woman gets revenge on a nigga, she cheated with somebody he knew, bitch. I was like, ooh, shit. You can cheat all you want to. I'm gonna cheat one time, but I'm gonna give it to you raw. When I cheat on you, I'm gonna make sure that you gonna find out about it, cause that's how mad she is at you. I said, ooh, I'm gonna park over here. I was like, oh, that's the kind of revenge a woman gets, honey. Cheat all you want to. Fuck 55 women. But when I cheat on you, I'm going to make sure it's a nigga you know. I'm going to make sure. And it's going to be one nigga. And you ain't going to never live it down. Shanda knew what she was doing when she was scrolling somebody he knew. She knew. She knew. Oh, yes! Come on through. through, golden girl. You old bitch. Come through. He doesn't appreciate me. He's never going to appreciate you, girl. You need to leave. You need to leave. I couldn't be on the show. I'd be telling all the women, girl, leave. Girl, leave. Kurupt, I'm telling Kurupt, leave. Toni, leave Kurupt. Kurupt, y'all need to. Toni, he's not going to change. And like I said, Kurupt, you knew, bitch, you knew you was getting into a relationship with an alcoholic. Y'all, you can't get in a relationship with somebody who has a mental illness that's severe, and believe that you and you alone are going to have enough energy to correct the behavior. It's not, he has a chemical imbalance. That is a mental illness he's dealing with. You're not going to change him. And because he drinks that fire water comes the anger. Yes, he's drinking fire water, honey. What you think is going to come out? What do you think is going to come out of him? Girl. He said, I could have sex with any woman. When they put that amor corrupto, girl, I said, these people are crazy. Out of order. That's what Judge Lynn was saying. Out of order. You out of order. You are out of order. You knew the job when you took it. I had to agree with him. You knew the job when you took it. You're not going to come into somebody else's job and change it. You're not. If you think you are, you're not. And that's what Toni, you are fighting an uphill battle, girl. You need to go. You need to leave. He said, I love myself more than anything. Do you, Kurupt? Not drinking that much, you don't. That's a lie. A lie you telling yourself. Either you take it or leave it, he said. They asked him, are you drunk right now? Can't you tell? Slurricane. They go to their rooms. I like all of the rooms. But what I did notice, did y'all notice that Phaedra, I don't know. See, with Phaedra, you don't know. It could be an act. Because she came on the scene lying about when she got pregnant so she can protect her PK status. She was all over Medina. Like physically, you know what I'm saying? Like touching him and stuff like that. I was like, she seems to be attracted to him. I don't know if it's real, but she was touching him and like have her hand on him. I don't know if it's she's a Scorpio. I don't know if it's a possession thing. Like, this is my man. I know he's fine as hell. Caribbean Queen. Yes. That used to be my song. Honey, I'm about to play it. I don't want to get a copyright strike. That's why I'm about to listen to it when I'm done with y'all talking. All right, we almost done, child. But like Dr. Ish said, in every relationship, now y'all tell me if it's true. It's been true in my experience that you fight about the same 3 or 4 things over and over and over and over again. I was like, yeah, he got it. I never thought about that. But I was like, yeah, he right. You fight about the same shit over and over again, whether it's respect, whether it's the way you talk to me, whatever, money, whatever it is, it's the same 3 things. I thought that was a good observation. They went into their rooms, all the text messages. I was like, oh, I couldn't be in that room. I couldn't be in there. Hazel's, their bedroom was just like a bunch of gold. It was very opulent, and then had toys all around. Because he's young. She's 40 and he's 25. Let me tell you something. He's cute. At 40 and 25, the only thing, look at Jada and August. The only thing you are going to get out of that relationship is some dick. And that's the only thing, if that's really the only thing that you should expect. And that sounds awful, but you 40 and he's 25, girl, you shouldn't expect anything but some dick. And that's just what it is. I've been down here talking too long. Vado, he didn't like the room. She was mad. She threw something at his head. I was like, okay, this is a mess. We gonna see. I couldn't tell who was fighting in the previews. I couldn't tell. I felt like it was Devon and I couldn't see who else it was who that was fighting. Maybe it was Vado, but Vado is toxic. So what I got from Vado and Kurupt, and a lot of men, I feel like this is what happens. They just go from woman to woman, you know, and she's giving them emotional labor, and they know that they ain't shit. They don't have any intentions of changing. They are just going to go until you get tired of it. When you get tired of it, you'll let him go, and he's just going to go to the next woman who's going to believe that this drunk alcoholic I can change him. There's another woman who's going to believe that. She's going to deal with him until she's tired. You know how many men go through women and they just sucking emotional labor out of them? That's all they doing. They know they can go from woman to woman to woman, and they never have to change. Never. Because what is it about us in society where a woman feels like you need to enter into a relationship with somebody with a severe mental illness, and that you are going to be the change in that relationship? Why do women do that? That's a bigger question. Why do we walk into relationships knowing that this person is not okay? They're not well. What makes you think that your presence is going to change that behavior? What makes us believe that? Like, that's something that we could talk about. Like, what makes us believe that? So much so that he can go from woman to woman to woman because everybody is thinking in the same way. Oh, I can change him. He's going to change. Right? Same thing with Shanda and Willie. Why have you stayed for 15 years and this man continues to cheat on you, and your daughters are watching it, believing that it is regular behavior? Like, why does this happen? Why? Because men are provided excuses just within their existence. Provided excuses. A man is going to be a man, and that means that he's going to emotionally abuse you by cheating on you. That's what men do. But that's not what men do, and it should not be something that is normalized. That's not normal. But we live in a society where the man's, I hate to say it again. I hate to say it. But we live in that society where the man is the center of the service. We're seeing it in the Black Lives Matter issue. Like, you're forgetting everybody else, but it's all about black men. Like, if in his existence he's provided excuses from utero. Boys don't mature as fast as girls. They're given an excuse from the beginning. So now when they're in their adulthood, there's no consequence. That's why women stay with cheating ass men, because that's what men do. That's not what men do. It's normalized that men can go from woman to woman and just siphon emotional labor. However long it takes her to get sick of my shit, I'ma stay. As long as she putting up with my shit, I'ma stay. I'ma continue to cheat. 15 years, girl. I got tired thinking about it. 15 years, bitch. I couldn't do a year and a half. I couldn't do 3 years. That was my limit, bitch. I'm not doing 4 years. And then you wonder why people wonder why don't relationships last as long? Because women get tired, and we don't have our grandparents. They stayed. Our grandmothers and great grandmothers had to stay because they didn't have the resources that women do now. They didn't have the education that women do now. They have the option. Like, I'm glad my maternal grandmother, she left an abusive situation, and I got to experience one of the greatest men I'll ever know is my grandfather. And I'm so glad that my grandmother left her abuser and remarried a man who was such an instrumental person in my life. You understand? Some women leave. Some women get tired of that shit. They get tired of getting beat upside the head, talk too crazy, you sticking your dick in everybody. They get tired. Because not all men are like that, because like I said, Some women leave, but most women don't. They just don't, because just like Quad crying in the bathroom, why do they do us like this? Because he's a man, baby. So you shouldn't expect anything less. And when you do expect more, they're resistant to it. I've never seen a group of people so resistant to being better in order to treat their counterparts better. I've never seen it. I didn't understand it when I was younger. I never understood, like, why are these women so angry with these men? Bitch, what you mad about? What you do? Why you didn't pick a better man? What, bitch? Look at the pool of the men who have been provided excuses. And that's why it's important for other men to be like, y'all, if you see your homeboy treating his woman wrong, or he's cheating on his woman, you should not be okay with that. And you should tell him, dude, you know you're not supposed to be cheating on your woman. You know, if you guys have an agreement that you're going to be monogamous, you're wrong, dude. You should not be hanging around with no dudes. Or if they're your friends, you should be telling them they're not right in their behavior. Correct their behavior. The behavior has to be corrected, but there's no consequence if the behavior is not corrected. So why should I change? Bitch, I'm gonna just go to the next bitch. She ready for a nigga. And if not, I'm gonna go to a younger woman, because she hasn't had the experience of this type of man, so she don't know what's about to hit her ass. She don't even know it. And here comes this nigga who ain't shit, hairline receding, on Viagra. Here he come, and you think you got your old sugar daddy and shit. All he's gonna do is siphoning your youthful energy and changing your perception of men, baby. That's all he about to do to you. I hate to be the bearer of bad news and sound like a bitter black woman, but that's what it is. I'm gonna read you this comment, and then we about to go. I'm gonna read you this comment from this person that left about T.I. and Deja. Your comments, this is YouTuber named Morgan. I love it. Shout out to YouTuber named Morgan. She said, I didn't know, she said, your comments about Deja and T.I. were spot on. I didn't know about most of the stuff you were talking about because I don't watch the show. I don't watch it either, girl. I don't watch it, Morgan. I just had to watch that video so I can have an informed opinion. You know what I'm saying? You know how it go. Cause you're a YouTuber named Morgan. Shout out to Morgan. Anyway, but I'm shocked. Now listen, baby, she broke this shit down. That is blatant tyrannical abuse. That's the behavior that gets girls like Toyin killed every day. When families capitulate the interests of patriarchy over the well-being of their daughters, they basically alienate and push them out to predators on the street. T.I. is just exploiting his status as a parent, not wielding it in guidance. Whew. He's obsessed with power over women, and you can't pay me to believe that he doesn't fetishize his daughter's sexuality or body. I had to close the window because I can't hear myself. I'm sorry. Let me go right here. You can't pay me to believe that he doesn't fetishize his daughter's sexuality or body. He doesn't want her to date because he fears losing influence over her to another man. Even though that usually doesn't even happen, because your parents will always be your parents. But in his warped mind, he won't be able to live vicariously through her boyfriend because he'll be too threatened by him. That's so strange and Freudian to me. This just goes to show that misogynists don't change when they have children. Daughters don't mean shit, honey. I know. Someone who has issues and hangups about women cannot be trusted with raising one properly. Ooh, girl. It's as simple as that. Thankfully, Deja seems like a smart and mature girl who knows what's up with her family. She seems aware of everything. So hopefully she won't be too affected by this drama when she leaves home and lives her life. It's just sad how many men agree with T.I. and won't check him, but they'll take issue with Dwayne Wade and how he raises his child with real love and care. This explains why so many women supposedly have daddy issues, but it's really the shitty ass dads who have the real issues. Girl, I almost threw my phone out the window when I read that. Girl, yes. What do y'all think about that? Yes, YouTuber named Morgan. I loved it. I agree. He's exploiting his status as a parent and not wielding it with guidance. He's obsessed with power over women. Because you see how he treats his mama. He told her, if you bring another man in that house, I will cut off all finances. He told Deja, if you allow another man to stick his penis in you, you will be cut off from all finances. So this observation of him being obsessed with power over women, I agree. I agree with it. Hello, kitty. I agree with it. Hello, kitty. That was cute. Anyways, y'all, take care of each other. Protect your energy. I talked too much today. I'm tired. I'm not going to talk no more today. I'm lying. I will. But let me go edit these videos and get down here. Y'all take care of each other. Protect your energy. And let's get down in the comments. Peace.